Fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I could not sleep, and I felt like there was something that needed to be put out there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull some for Aries first. Aries, harmony, protection, idealism. We also have visions, manifesting, and meditation. So for all my Aries that aren't able to manifest, having a hard time meditating, not seeing things as clearly, being in happy environments and not even being able to be happy, being in a protected environment and not able to feel protected. The reason why everything like that is happening is because of this corrupt and unethical type shit that's been going on. Whether you're involved or not, you're attached to it. The whole thing about everything that's been going on is supposed to lead to you basically learning life lessons and emancipating yourself from toxic situations so you can enjoy your harmony and your peace. For some of you, you have such a hard time separating yourself from the negative energy that you cannot have romance, you can't have a soulmate, you can't have empathy. And it's because you're so accustomed to just being a warrior and being passionate and being fearless, but you don't know how to tap into your empathy, your soulmates, your romance. It's like all that is blocked. And for some of you, it's blocked because of your behavior. And for others, this is generational. It's coming from past life influences or current life. Sagittarius. Sag. Excuse me. We have responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I feel like this was y'all energy the last time I read y'all. A lot of you have been growing up from the things that were once in the past that used to, like, if not fill a void, temporarily kind of make you think you were happy, but you weren't really happy. A lot of you are loving yourself more, working out, eating better, taking vitamins, building a business, just expanding yourself in a way that you've never expanded yourself before, doing things that you've never done, that you haven't done, that you've never done before. Your past life was blocking this for a long time, Sag. It's not blocking it anymore. For a lot of you, your lover's energy is very like wild and free, and you're just ready for love. Like if it's not love from a person, you're just ready for love from yourself. And if you're not getting love from somebody, you're definitely loving yourself like to a T, okay? If you're not, you need to be. Leo. All right, Leo. Earth sign, element in reverse, survival, adaptable, and reliable. We also have resilient, bossy, and sassy. Oh, God, Leos, y'all need to change our perspectives, okay? Some of you may have Earth in your chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're always on survival mode, and you have such a hard time adapting when you're always like that. And you have a hard time being reliable. People can't really depend on you. Not the way that either they can't depend on you or they can depend on you and you like lack in what you give yourself. I see you being very resilient, like I can handle it. Okay, that's very fine and well and dandy. You can handle it, but it doesn't make you feel safe. It causes a lot of unnecessary concern. It causes a lot of nightmares. I feel as if right now it's a change of a new perspective. It's a necessary need for changing of your perspectives because your perception is not. Your perception is built off of survival. It's not built off of love. And that is why love is so hard for you to find, Leos. Right now, it's very hard to manifest. Your perception may be blocked, and it probably has a lot to do with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could be, for a lot of you, I feel like this has a lot to do with a parent. Okay? Something that makes you feel like you're not the divine masc or divine femme. All right, fire signs. All right, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Overall energy is the Ace of Rods, which is manifesting, okay, fire signs. That's your energy. Look, but causing your own some of you are causing your own conflict, or you are in conflict, possibly with another fire sign, or maybe with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Somebody lacked a lot of patience. I feel like somebody rushed into something and now they're realizing that they rushed into something. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you weren't, just to say, I personally feel like it takes 6 months to a year to finally get to see the true female, the true feminine, divine feminine, if it's even there. And I feel like it takes over a year to see the true side of a male, okay? That's just me. I see a Two of Cups coming out. I feel like you guys had hope for this being successful, and it just turned out to not be that. But it was because it was a lack of patience. For some of you, I've seen opportunity coming up, or maybe you just have an opportunity to just be in your bag and to love yourself, give yourself what nobody else could give you. Or for others, it's more so like another masculine popping up, like, or maybe your ex is trying to come back like, oh, I'm a new man. No, you're not. Somebody's going to try to marry you or try to stay married to you or propose that you, hold on. Some of you, I feel like somebody is wanting to disrupt a connection between two people, possibly a marriage, a conflict, because somebody was shortchanged the marriage or the relationship dynamic. I feel like somebody's about to, I feel like a Capricorn towards Virgo got stabbed in the back, or maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe the Aquarius of Gemini. I don't know fire signs, but somebody, big time air sign, feels stabbed in the back. Okay, and I feel like somebody thought that they were always gonna have you no matter what. Really, like I turned your world upside down. I lied about having money that I did not have, but I still want to make forward movement. It was like somebody was basically saying, yes, I did pillow talk you. I knew I wasn't going to be with you, and I did it anyway. And there's somebody who's staying up all night thinking about this shit, thinking about the 10 of Pentacles that they could have had. And I'm going to just be real. This fire sign, you can manifest all this shit by yourself. Your goofy ass sitting over there worried about who don't like you and what family members not supporting you, not standing in your divine energy. And that's why you can't get your Ace of Cups, because you always worried about what everybody else think, bruh. Whatever happened to setting boundaries and making good financial decisions? Because that's a part of the problem, is making the bad financial decisions. Every time you get upset, you're going to spend some money. I see an ending coming for somebody because somebody refused to sit down. What is this about, Spirit? What they mean is refuse to sit down. Third party situation, somebody won't stop. Somebody, for some of you, you feel like you did the inner work and this is wild. With this Three of Swords and this Hermit, the Death, Three of Swords, Hermit. Somebody was left alone. Or there's an illusion that they've been left alone, and there's some sort of secret, possibly involving a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Like somebody, they're realistically not juggling, but there's still a secret. Like there's something that this feminine, we're gonna see fire signs. Hold on, because a lot of this energy feels very money oriented. Like very, I wanted some bread, I wanted to come up, and you weren't really a part of that. I liked you until I until I realized you really weren't who you said you were. And somebody's childhood trauma and past hurt has a lot to do with the reason why you have the hardest time really distinguishing that you are doing too much too soon. Too much too soon. Too much too soon. I keep hearing that. I see some sort of jealousy. What about this? Who's jealous? I feel like somebody is jealous of somebody, like a mother-daughter type ordeal. I feel as if somebody is lying to themselves. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail. Possible Capricorn towards Virgo. Maybe a fire sign's getting ready to go to jail over a Capricorn towards Virgo. I see a lot of money issues, and this is past lover. Somebody is basically saying, yo, I did gaslight you and pillow talk you. I had no intentions on leaving this other person, and started the beef. Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo. Somebody thinks that they are deserving and that they have changed. This person could be a Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, or Taurus. This person, somebody's no longer trapped in their head, but somebody is very lost. You need to move slow and move diligently. I'm seeing self-love, and I'm seeing the more self-love you get, the less fucked up people can really get to you. You know the grass isn't green on the other side, so it's like just go towards educating yourself, staying educated, and using discernment. I feel like a tower moment happened. What was this tower moment, Spirit? I feel like this tower moment happened with a water sign and a fire sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I feel it's like there's some sort of communication about an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe somebody wanted to say that, oh, we're not a family, and there's some sort of domestic violence going on, or some sort of distress. I feel like there was like people. Somebody was lying, like they weren't telling the whole truth. In reality, they really loved this person, and if they would have prayed about what was going on in their relationship, it would have been protected, but it wasn't protected because somebody felt like somebody lied and told somebody this. Like, I feel like somebody went and told a third party somebody's deepest, darkest secrets, or a lot of assumptions, and now this third party brings it up to this person. I seen somebody mention talking about somebody, like basically backbiting, like snake energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Lacking discipline, lacking limitations. They swear they're confident, but in reality, you are very insecure with a whole lot of self-esteem problems. Like, for you to sit there and feel like it's okay for a man to talk a whole lot of shit about the woman he was just with, especially if he was laying with her naked, laying with her raw, laying in her house, for you to feel like that's normal, and for you to feel like you're special because he's talking shit about her to you, you're a dumbass bitch. And if this is a nigga, you're a dumbass nigga. You need to do things with better intention. That's why you got all this worry, all this fear. I see an accident happen. Somebody's definitely got into an accident because you were playing games. You were hanging yourself. You were being foolish. You were chasing generational curses. Some of y'all were swearing down that you've been working so hard and you really haven't. I see somebody making a mistake in regards to a child. Somebody is probably going to have to apologize to a child for having to go to jail. I see somebody's definitely going to jail about to spend a whole lot of time alone. I feel like somebody used somebody. Somebody has a sex addiction, has a whole lot of traumatic experiences attached to their life. I feel like somebody depends on social media. If somebody watches somebody on social media, they want to apologize, but their throat chakra is blocked because of their childhood and because of their past hurt bullshit. You're full of it. Your throat chakra is blocked because you are always spitting bullshit out of your mouth. I feel like this person is trying to get married, or they're trying to put an evil eye on your marriage, or they're trying to stop you from getting married because they want what you have. What else is going on? This person possibly has a little boy. This person could be now the person that wishes you harm could be a twin flame. This person could be a friend, a family member, but you're being very grateful for what's going on. You're getting ready to manifest a new home for some of you. This person is very delusional, and they have an incurable STD. They caught an incurable STD, basically falling into the addiction of their sex addiction. Trying to make a divine feminine or a divine masculine jealous, or trying to self-consciously, basically like having sex with a bunch of people to make themselves feel like, oh, I'm better than her because I can fuck all these people, or I'm better than him because I can fuck all these bitches. And this person was definitely a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That don't make you better than me. You caught some shit you can't get rid of, stupid. And you talking about somebody put some voodoo on you. Ain't nobody put no voodoo on you. You put that thing in your mouth. You put that coochie in your mouth. And that's why you sitting at the doctor with your dumb ass. That's why you sitting at the doctor. You should listen to your inner voice, but you didn't, right? But you didn't. You really didn't. It's okay, though, because God forgives you. I don't. I'm just playing. I forgive you. Everybody can change if they really want to. That old dog don't learn new tricks thing, that's not realistic. Okay, Spirit. Let's get a little bit more clarity on this fire sign reading. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Spiritual connections. This is somebody you're definitely spiritually connected to, or were. Somebody has a decision to make soon. I feel like somebody's going to lie and say that somebody saw somebody's man doing something. It's not true. They just don't want you to feel like, they know that you deserve better, but they want you to think that you got worse than what you already got. Bitch want to talk about something because she nosy. They know she's not in star status, and you found self-peace, and reality is she got you fucked up. You're at distance from this person, so in reality, you probably don't even know if this person is defensive or not. I see a job offer coming in and the ending of a toxic relationship. Maybe there was somebody that you had a toxic relationship, or maybe even a toxic friendship with, that's spying on your social media. This person, I feel like this person put their friends before their other friends, or their friends. Like, so if you're in a relationship, they put their friends before your relationship, or if this is a friend-on-friend situation, or a friend, I don't know, but they put some other friends before you. Possibly a masculine friend or sexual energies. Basically ran behind somebody, ended up being a side chick, or ended up in a slight. So basically a friend stopped fucking with a friend because of a nigga, or a female, somebody stopped messing with somebody to basically put all their attention on one person, and that person ended up dragging them through the mud, and now they want to apologize, now they want to fix things. But the divine feminine has already, the divine feminine, the karmic can't let it go. And she's even gossiping about you. She's talking about you at work, talking about, look at this girl look at this girl, like, but she's upset that your intuition is so on point. For some of y'all, she watches you while you go live. She's mad that you're protected. For some of you, she talks about how, oh my gosh, she's not a single mom like me. Okay, like, and or she ain't been through what I've been through. Okay, and you're fixated on, being a family with me. Like, and what's crazy for some of y'all, if this isn't a poly situation, this is one of those situations where maybe your friend was gay, was bisexual, and they're fixated on you and your family because they're legit sexually attracted to you, or they just want to try it just so they can have a taste, just so they can be close to the divine feminine, which is weird. I mean, just so they can be close to the divine masculine, or it could be the other way. Like, I don't know. But I've seen that the karma needs to get grounded very, very, very soon, because she's not going to be happy. And she's never going to be able to get close because the divine are in their boss mode. they're supporting each other, and they have trusted advisors from the spiritual realm. So karmic says, listening, you need to tap into your trusted advisors in the spiritual realm. Some of you guys are literally scared of your own shadow and wonder why nothing you're doing is working, bro. How can you not love yourself and then be trying to do shit to people who don't love you? Like, how you gonna put magic on somebody for not loving you right, and you don't love you right? Right? Fire signs. What is this card? You need to dive deep. For some of you, you stop singing, you need to start back. We also need to get out of our lives what does not align with us anymore. For some of you, you are overworked and you probably need to take a break. Okay, I get it. You got a lot going on, but it's okay to take a break, and it's okay to breathe. It's okay. All right? Sometimes you guys are going to have to call in support. Calling in support is okay. Knowing that you are defenseless, knowing that you're trying to right your wrongs and you're having a hard time, all of this is okay. But it's time to jump in and say yes to change. And saying yes to it without jumping, it defeats the purpose. You are an oracle, man. Some of you are super, super, super spiritually connected. When I say super spiritually connected, I mean there's things that you don't tell people about. Things that you see, things that you hear, things that you feel. Spirit wants you to not follow the crowd. Be the leader that you wish you had. And for some of you, be the parent that you wish you had, okay? Anything unaligned must go. If you question it, if it doesn't make sense logically, if it doesn't make sense emotionally, either logically, emotionally, or both, there's a veil covering it, and it needs to be questioned. It needs to be, especially when it comes down to your spiritual being. But don't allow somebody else's life to deter your spiritual being. If I'm your friend and I'm having a bad day, that doesn't mean that you have to have a bad day. If I'm your girl and you my man, or if you my girl and I'm your man, that does not mean that you have to share my negative emotions. If anything, I want you to bring positive emotions my way so I can feel, so I can help you, you know what I'm saying, be more comfortable. But everybody has different levels of comfortability, so you have to practice those love language vibes. Like, you got to know what your partner's into. You got to know what your partner likes. You got to know what you like. You got to know what you into, so y'all can learn how to communicate y'all needs and y'all wants and what makes y'all happy, what don't make y'all happy, so things move better. Spirit says you need to look a little bit deeper, especially when it comes to when you're by yourself. I feel like some of you, when you get by yourself, you get in your head and you feel like, and then your shadow, basically you get in your head, your insecurities kick in, and then your shadow self starts to talk to you. And it talks nothing but insecurities. And you'll be thinking that it's your intuition or that it's your ancestors talking, but it's not. There's a thin line between intuition and fear. Like, you can irrationalize something logical and it become a fear because you feel like you're using your intuition, but it's not coming from your side. It's not coming from that. It's coming from fear. It's coming from because I was hurt, not because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. It's okay to acknowledge the things that you want to change in your life so you don't get hurt again. But when you base everything off of because you got hurt, you're never going to want to do anything. You're never going to want to put your full self, your full heart, your full nothing into anything. Jobs, friendships, relationships, children. You're never going to be able to give your full self. You're never going to be able to give your best self to anything because you can't give your best self to yourself. You feel like you're unworthy. You don't feel like you're worth it. 444 on the clock. You feel like what your parents thought or what your family thought about you takes hold over your life, and it doesn't. Fire signs, you need to understand. You don't have to be seen by the world to be important. You don't have to be loved by the world to be important. What matters is if you love you, because when you love you, other people love you. And you know that's the truth. You know when you love you and you in your best light, other people love you. But people also know when you putting on the front and you trying to act like everything okay and it ain't. I just saw 25 on the clock. All that faking it till you make it, people are starting to see through it. It's really hard for you to hide it now, huh? That's because it's time to surrender. It's not time to be a warrior. It's time to bow down to spirit and allow spirit to move, to order your steps, to guide you. All right, fire signs, y'all have a blessed night.